All right. Welcome to the third episode of the Brand Risk podcast. Our guest today is a comedian, actor, Twitch streamer, and Cartoon Network superstar. American Dad first made an appearance in a 2007 Mr. Beast video called Turning a Homeless Man into an Online Begging Superstar, where he was gifted a platform on Twitch where he was encouraged to beg people for Twitch Prime subscriptions. American Dad is a viral Twitter superstar where he garners almost 300k views minimum per viral sketch and 20 million impressions monthly on average. You might have seen American Dad throwing Amazon packages at your door or dildos in the air, but AD's peak fame was acquired on Twitch when he took a different path of content, reacting to live PD 5 hours a day, every single day. Please welcome American Dad.
Oh shit! Appreciate you guys.
Let's go. What's up, pussy?
Only about 90% of that was correct.
My favorite part was the live PD one.
Yeah, no, it's funny because like every time I see like I'm in Arab's Discord and you have the brand new scroll, so like I always have it opened and I always like see AD streaming live PD.
Dude,
that's sick though. I mean,
it's
how-
people
hey,
want to watch.
Hey, how crazy is it that most of that shit took place 5 miles from where I live?
Dude, that's why I asked you. I was like, "Yo, where's Pasco County, Florida?" And you were like, "Oh, it's X minutes away." And I'm like, "That is the craziest fucking place I've ever seen in my entire life."
Wait, are there that many episodes on Pasco County or some shit?
There's quite a few, but it got to the point. So like every episode, whenever they could like go to like a different location, it tells you where you're at. So every time that would say Pasco County, I'd be like, "Here we fucking go, man! Like, what the fuck are we about to get into now?"
Yeah, go ahead.
The one that really kicked it off was this guy was running in his fucking car and he ended up crashing the car. Car's like on fire. All right. So they tackle this dude like 10 feet away from this car that is like smoldering. Well, it's two cops on this one guy and they're like scuffling around and they're fighting. At some point in the fucking fight, I don't know how they got confused. The cop starts choking out the other cop.
No way.
I watched that. I watched that with you live. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
The cop starts choking out the other cop.
Hey, dude, there's this one that I think you were watching. And I was just watching because I was watching your stream. And dude, it was the one where the guy was like in a bait car and he knew it was a bait car. So he kept like the door slightly opened, right? Yeah, he was just hotboying it down the street. Like all of his friends were like making like crow noises, letting him know it's a bait car. He's like, I fucking know the door's open. Yeah, he's like, gang shit. That shit was so funny.
Wait, what's a bait car?
What's
a bait car? A bait car is a car that police plant somewhere that's like
be stolen?
To be stolen, yeah.
But why does it have the door open?
They have technology in the car that when you steal it and when you get in it, they lock the doors and you can't get out, and then they can shut the engine off like with a remote. So the kid's like, I know it's a bait car. No, it's a bait car.
So he's driving with the door open and like he's driving through the hood and like all of his homies are like, yeah, and some of them are like, it's fucking stolen, and he's like, I fucking know, they're so stupid.
Yeah.
Bro, what's funny to me is like when they get pulled over and they're like, the police is like, yo, do you have drugs on you? And like the guy is super in denial. Is like, no, but the guy is stupidly fucking high, and like they know they're gonna get in like much bigger trouble if they lie. And they fucking know, they have fucking dogs, dude. They know how to search a car. They know how to search a car, bro. Like
I think people don't understand how strong dogs are. I think that's
I don't think they do. Yeah, like dude. Like, dogs are crazy, bro. And I always say this when we're watching live PD. I'm like, dude, you can tackle me, you can tase me. I mean, fuck, if you need to, you can fucking shoot me. But the last thing I want, dude, is for you to send that fucking dog on me, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Bro, dogs are nuts.
It's annoying.
Hey, there's this one time, I think it was either Arab was watching it or you were watching it, and it was a dog attacking somebody on live PD, and I texted one of you, and I was like, yo, you guys gotta be careful. Yeah, I was like, you guys gotta be careful. If there's blood and shit, like, because the dogs, that's TOS. Like,
bro, I think I started watching live PD because I saw you watching it one day, maybe. And I was like, is this a shit? Like, people watch? It was like a month and a half ago. I was just watching live PD.
It's so funny, dude.
But like, I ran out of episodes, bro. I watched it for like 3 hours a day for 3 weeks, and I was like out of episodes. How are you not out?
They upload them every day, then don't they?
There's
Like,
new
yeah,
stuff
every
on there,
day.
yeah.
Something like
Arab,
that.
you act like Pasco County sleeps, baby. Shit.
Crazy
most of it
shit
in
goes on
Utah?
there, bro.
Ah,
I mean, it's all over. Like, there's been episodes in Indiana, Florida, Montana, Las Vegas, California. Like, they kind of go like all over the fucking place.
There's some
And I don't
Cubs
know if
that are
like each
really
season
nice.
do what.
I said there's some Cubs that like they're really fucking nice.
Oh
like,
no,
they're good.
there's definitely been some cops on there that like everybody in chat, they're like, this guy's a good guy, and I
Yeah.
agree. But like that's with everybody, bro. Like you're gonna
I
have
like
pieces of
cops.
shit with
There's
fucking
pieces of shit.
anybody.
Hey, so I have a question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years watching live PD?
I mean, I'm just waiting for something new to come out. I can't fucking stand Fortnite. I'm not playing Fortnite anymore.
Yeah, I talked to
it's-
Aimbot, and I was like, dog, I haven't seen you play Fortnite with AD in a while. He's like, bro, he fucking quit like cold turkey. One day, just started watching live PD and never looked back.
Bro,
No.
it's once you start doing something else than Fortnite, you realize how fucking bored you were, bro. Like when you're in that
Well,
shit, when you're playing Fortnite, like
yeah,
you don't
I mean,
realize, right? 'Cause
especially
you're
for you
used to it.
guys.
Yeah. I guess like the.
Go
Yeah,
ahead.
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. No, go ahead.
All right. I'm gonna, like when you start doing something else and you start enjoying it, you're like, holy shit! Like I haven't experienced that in a fucking while, and you were used to like just being bored as shit. So like it was just a fucking daily thing.
Well, I'd say
But
especially for you
it's fun.
guys, like not competitive, you could quit. It doesn't like you don't lose anything.
No,
Views
I
are
mean,
low.
I
It's better to
had
move
no
into
reason
something
to-
else quick. Yeah.
No, I
I
have no
don't-
reason to have to
Well,
play.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's easy.
I mean, do
not
you,
to play.
Arab? Do you have a reason to have to play?
No, I mean I could switch into something else, but for me, like I feel like I've gotten to the top of it. I've
But you
proven
love
myself.
Fortnite though.
I've proven myself in the last few tournaments, and I feel like especially if there's a next World Cup that I could probably prove myself and make
See,
a
like
few
I don't even know like
$100,000 or some shit.
competitive wise, like what's even going on right now.
Right.
They do like what the cash
There's
cups.
There's
nothing,
nothing
though.
competitive. There's nothing.
There's
It's the
literally
cash
nothing.
cups. That's it. But like that doesn't even count.
There's the
Yeah.
Australian Open.
So you're saying
all
it
these stuff.
sucks even more for you, Arab, because there's nothing to fucking do. There hasn't been a competitive announcement in like 4 months.
Yeah, but like
You
I
love
still
streaming,
have
though.
to play. Yeah, but I also would love playing other shit. It's just I also have to play to keep up. Right. The people that are taking breaks aren't going to be the ones that are popping off.
Do you think that matters? Like, I know we're interviewing AD here, but I have a question for you, Arab. Do you think that, like, if you practice a shit ton while people with natural skill don't practice, don't you think that they could just like catch up pretty quickly, or no?
I'm sure they can. But
I mean, I
If
think
you're
it's
not
the fact
gifted,
that
but
they're
it's
just
not
worried
about them
about
catching
himself
up.
and where he's at.
Exactly. It's just
Yeah.
so that I don't fall behind.
Yeah.
There's people that can fall behind pretty quick. Like,
Yeah.
there's some people that really have to
Bro.
play consistently
I play
10 hours a
GTA
day.
for
There's people that just those kids go to school, dude, and they're fucking tired, and they play like 3 hours a
I
day.
played
they're still
Search and
fucking better
Destroy
than
for 3 days in Fortnite and didn't build a single build. And I come back and play one scrim and I have no idea how to build. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
it's
Anyways,
scary.
80 questions that Edwin wrote up. Start with the first one. When did you start streaming?
January of 2017. That was I created my channel.
Oh, the
that
Mr. Beast
day.
after the Mr. Beast video.
No,
Oh.
that was part of it that was not correct. That was only like 10% of it that was not correct. But no, I started in January of 2017, and I created the channel that day. It was like I had bought equipment and shit because I knew I wanted to start streaming, and then I created the name, and then I started streaming that day. And obviously, like I think I had 2 viewers, and it was the guy that I was playing with, and then I would go into my roommate's room and be like, hey, can you pull the stream up so I can have like that one extra fucking viewer? And it was like that for a long time.
Yeah.
That shit boosts you though, because like going from
I mean, it
0
does, yeah.
to 2 on the directory is
Yeah.
Yeah.
a
Dude, I
mile of
used to-
scrolling.
I got
Yeah.
affiliate the first month I started streaming. I fucking turned on my smart TV, my phone, my friend's PC, dude. Like I was popping, dude. It's getting 5 viewers, dude, every fucking day. And and yeah, it helps you. People just like if you have the difference between having 5 and 20 viewers is huge, is fucking huge. Like at this point, because like at 20 viewers, you're literally on the recommended channels.
Yeah.
And people like. Dude, some people really find it awkward if they get in your chat and there's no interactions. Like they don't want to type, right? So they just leave. When you go to someone's chat and there's actually interactions, like there's a chat and people talking in the chat, and you just want to stay there. So
Yeah.
I mean that's super important. Like anytime that like I make a video, even if it doesn't do as well as other videos like on Twitter, for the first like hour, we'll just sit there and I'll just we'll just chat it up. We'll just sit there and like vibe out and chat. And dude, it's like usually like within the first like 5 or 10 minutes, I'll probably get like 5 or 10 new followers every time I start the stream, because it's people coming in from Twitter, that found me on Twitter, and that they just want to come in, and it's huge. Chat interaction is so fucking huge. And I'm not just talking like when you just focus solely on chat, people eat that shit up, and they're going to feel more comfortable to open up and want to join in on the conversation in the community as a whole.
Right, but also you're a dick to some people in chat.
I'm a
I've
dick
seen some lessons from you where it just sounds like you're tearing them apart.
Dude, listen, I'm a homie with everybody, but if you come in and you bring some heat, I'm fucking bringing it back to you.
I like that. I like that shit. You're just real with everyone. It's fair play. I like that. Yeah, I really admire something from you is that, and I told the boys the other day, like when you don't stream, right? You just tweet out, no stream today, guys. Like send me memes or DM me. Like, bro, like that shit keeps your interaction up. Even if you're not streaming, people feel like you're still live. They're still interacting with you, means that they're gonna pull up to your next stream, right? So like that shit, like not streaming and not tweeting that about it and not doing anything on Twitter really like it fucking pulls you down, bro. Like if
I feel like
you're really good
when people say, no, 100%. Like when people say, oh, I'm a full-time streamer, like that doesn't mean you stream, 5 or 6 days a week, like, normal Monday through Friday. Like full-time stream, in my opinion, is you are interacting with your community at all times. You know what I'm saying?
No
Like,
matter what.
Yeah, you post a tweet, somebody comments on it, obviously you shouldn't have to like reply to every single comment, but like, if like someone comments on it and it's like an open-ended question or an open-ended conversation, like I'm going to respond to that, or I'm going to like your comment and shit like that. Like you said, even though I'm not going to be streaming that night, like I want to do something that is like, I'm still going to be interacting with my community on some fucking level.
Do you find
exactly
do you find it a problem on Twitter that there's a primary and a general, or there's a primary and a request? There's no like general DMs like Instagram where you can throw like priority DMs into a single tab, so that way you have all your business and then you have like your community. Because like I used to respond to all the Twitter DMs that I would get.
Yeah, it's hard.
But now I don't, because now there's actual shit happening in DMs, and it's hard to it's easy to lose them when you have 30 other DMs in front of them and you're like, what the fuck? I thought we talked about this yesterday. And you scroll down and there's like,
no, I mean, there's definitely times where like I'll be having a conversation with someone that, it's a very important conversation. It's not just like a normal conversation. And like, I'll have like, I mean, I'm dealing with something like that right now. Like I have to go back and find this guy because we were talking about something and I can't remember the last time I fucking talked to him. Like I can't slide that over into like a primary fucking message folder or whatever.
Right.
That's annoying. That is annoying. I think Instagram's doing a good thing with that shit though.
What I do to fix that is if you think of the person that you're supposed to be talking to and you can't find them, you just go on their page and click message and it just opens up their shit.
Well, you forget the person. I think that's what he's saying. You don't know who the person is. Like you had a conversation
with. Oh, you forget the person? Yeah. Yeah,
you're
sense.
just a dick then.
I was gonna say you're just a dick.
Yeah, honestly, like fuck.
You wrote some great fucking questions.
I know, I'm a genius.
Wow.
Listen, so why did you start streaming? Not when, but why? Why did you start streaming? What was the inspiration behind it?
I mean, I used to watch streamers before I started streaming, and I actually didn't have a Twitch account. I would just get on and just watch people, which I look at
while you were
now,
in the military.
Like, yeah, I mean, I got out in 15. I got out in December of 15, and then 16. I was back at my mom's house to save money so I could move out, but I didn't have a Twitch account. I would just go in and like watch streamers and shit like that, and like I would learn about these different streamers from like YouTube videos and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I thought it was sick that you could sit there and play a game or do whatever on Twitch and have a way to interact with viewers and shit like that. But I don't know, man. I like making friends, and you got to be careful because there are some shitty people that you figure out later on. But like making friends and relationships and shit like that is super important to me, and the fact that I can intermingle both of those at the same time is fucking tight.
Yeah.
So there wasn't like one person or a situation that inspired you to stream. Like you just kind of like watched streams, and then over time got into it.
I mean, there was definitely people that I watched and I enjoy, and I'm still a fan of their work and stuff like that. But I mean, I don't think there was ever a time where I was like, I'm such a fan of this guy. He is going to be the reason I start streaming. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah,
You're a piece of shit, basically.
Yeah, I'm a pussy.
Yeah. Speaking of like the homies and stuff, I think AD's the only guy I've kissed on the lips.
You kissed him on the lips?
He kissed me on the
It
lips.
happens.
He kissed me.
He kissed you.
It was at
Listen, it's
Edwin's.
consensual.
It was at Edwin's birthday party
You
in
can say
November.
He kissed. You can't say he kissed me, bro. Like,
It
Bro, it's
wasn't.
like,
I wasn't
I didn't,
against it. It's
I
just,
asked you. I looked
He
at you and
did.
asked you, and you said, "Yeah."
it's like
And you
guys that
puckered
cheat
up.
on their girls, bro.
Yeah, Arab
It's-
also licked the side of my face.
I licked
Arab
the
was
side of
on
Edwin's
one,
face.
to be honest.
I wasn't even
Arab was on
drunk
one.
or high. I was just.
No, what it was the way
I felt
Arab
like
was
I could
dressed.
be me.
No, it was the way Arab was dressed. He was very inviting, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my
Yeah.
fault for wearing the skirt.
Yeah,
Oh
I mean,
my.
it's not what I said, but I'm just saying, like, the way you were dressed, it made me think that you wanted to lick my face, which happened to
it?
be the fact. So
Isn't it cool though? Like the four of us right there, like we're all bi. That's so cool, right? Like,
all right, now
No?
that's that's.
Oh,
see,
wait,
that's
just me?
that.
You know what
this
the
is-
problem was? I mistaked you both for women
Because we got long hair.
because you have long hair.
What about
I
his
mean
beard?
that night at
What
his
about his
birthday party,
beard?
it was
Bro,
it wasn't hard to mistake me.
who
as
are
a
you
woman.
to judge if a woman
never
wants to
mind,
grow a
never
beard
mind,
or not?
Never mind. Yeah, AD was literally in a thong. That was
Yeah,
crazy.
he was in a thong that night.
Like I literally. Oh, never mind.
Oh fuck!
That's a good night. It was a good
What a
night.
good week.
What a
I
good
felt
week.
bad- I felt bad for the cameraman filming AD fucking lube wrestle 3 hookers. That shit was crazy.
Dude, those
And
those
the
women.
funny thing is, anyone who didn't watch that video, they're like, 3 hookers. They're kidding. No.
No, it was like 3 girls that they ordered to the house. Literally ordered. Like you fucking open Uber Eats or some shit and you can order 3 women. And they're called the
Yeah,
Degenerates.
it was called Boober Eats.
They're Boober Eats. They're called Degenerates, bro. Literally, that's what they call themselves.
Shout out to the Degenerates. They have a podcast too, but listen to ours instead. Anyways.
No way, they have a podcast?
Yeah, Aaron, I'll show you later. Oh my god,
It's wild.
Oh my
It's
God.
wild, dude.
Never wait. Don't tell him. Don't tell him. I have one clip to show you, bro.
It's a
You're gonna
video
fucking
podcast?
die. Don't. We'll go over this after
Okay.
this.
What was the first viral video you made? I actually think I know what this one is. It's the one
I
where
know,
you
I
dumped
know,
your
the
head
one
into
that
a
we
garbage
fucking
can,
dive
right?
in the fucking trash.
That actually wasn't the first one.
Really?
Yeah,
The bottom?
sadly, it's funny that you asked that. The first video that ever popped off was, remember when they added the what the fuck are they called? The ice pads or whatever, like when you step on them in Fortnite, the ice blew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when those first came out, I just made this because I thought it was funny. Like I had no, obviously I didn't have much of a following then, but I made a video of me using one of those, and I built like a half pipe in Fortnite, and then I played the song Superman by Goldfinger.
Oh,
And
no way.
Yeah, and I posted the video on Twitter, and I said this new Tony Hawk Pro Skater patch is kind of sick.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
That was dope. That's dope.
It got,
How many
like,
views did that
That's
get?
clever. That's clever.
Yeah, it did like 170,
That's huge.
170K.
That was huge back then, especially for you.
Twitter,
With not having done
Twitter is
anything.
so good for like discovering people. You can literally have 3 followers.
That was your first
And-
video.
That was the first one that ever blew up, yeah. But it recently got removed for what is it, DMCA
You
or
can't
whatever
have
the fuck that
3
shit's called.
followers
Hey,
and
be
go viral.
careful with that, bro. Be careful.
No,
you get
yeah,
enough,
I know.
You get enough of those, you get suspended.
Yeah.
They-
I mean, that's
they-
the
they have-
only one I've ever had.
Like, bro, I get emails sometimes. Like, I literally get emails like of fucking tweets that I can't even fucking see on my timeline. Like back then, like a year ago, that I got removed. Like just now, it's so weird. It's weird.
I mean, that one was
I've
back
never
in
had that.
2018. That was like, I mean, whenever the fucking ice pads came out, like July, August of 18, and it just got removed like a couple days ago. So, it's been over a year and a half.
Wait, you started
So-
making them that late?
Yeah.
Dude, what? No. Anyways, the way I met AD was he hated me.
I banned him
It
from my
always
chat.
starts like
you
that.
were banned in my chat
It
for
always
so
starts,
long.
dude. AD is
Stop!
he's playing a regular pub game. I'm just watching late at night, dude. He's playing a regular pub game, and I think I was either looking for people to host with like 10 viewers or whatever. Or I was off some shit like that. Anyways,
No, someone hosted me, and you came from their chat.
was it?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't remember who the fuck hosted me, but you came from their chat.
Anyways, he's playing a game, right? And he's build fighting somebody. I'm like, I know AD as like WBG, like this guy's a pro, whatever. I'm still not into comp. He's playing pubs and he's build fighting some dude. He gets his shit rocked, and the dude he rocks the guy's shit or something. And the dude rifts.
I rocked him. Yes. No,
the
he
dude
did.
rifts.
Did he rift or was it a jump pad?
No, it was a rift. Promise,
Okay.
It was a rift. Rift. Okay, he rifts, but the guy rifts like on the edge of the storm. It's a 5-tick. He rifts like right on the edge. So if you step into the rift, you're in storm. And AD jumps to hit the rift with him off his builds, but misses the rift by like, I'm telling you, at least half a block. Half a block in Fortnite, like half a whole square. And,
dude, no,
and
it was not that far. It was such bullshit.
And he takes enough fall damage to where the storm ticks him twice before he can hit the rift, and he dies in the air. And he goes, "What the fuck?" I hit that shit, and I was like, I typed in chat.
I gotta convince yourself.
I typed in chat. I was like, "Bro, you missed it by a mile."
By a mile.
He goes,
you guys know
missed
how
it by
far
a mile, and he does the thing that he does. He goes, "Are you a fucking idiot, dude?" And he just bans me, and I was like, "Dude, what? I enjoyed watching this guy.
Though,
like, I
Hey,
feel
but
so."
you deserved it though. You kind of deserved it. You know.
He banned him in, and I was like, dude, not the fucking time. Like, I'm fucking pissed because I rocked this dude's shit, and then I fucking die. I was like, it's not the time to come in and just say some ignorant shit like that.
And then fucking 4 months later, I get hosted by him. I think it was one of my top donators at the time told you to host me. Laid to rest. Right? You were looking for streamers to host.
And I had no idea who you were.
Yeah.
I had no idea who you were.
Had no idea who I was. I was still really small. I still had like 15, 20 viewer average. And you host me, and I think I knocked my chair over on accident, and my mom came in and yelled at me. And then you said you'd give me, or I did it again just for the memes. And then you said if I do it one more time, that
I said if your mom comes back in there one more time, I'll donate.
You and Nero would both donate $100 to me. And I didn't do it because my mom would have literally beat the shit out of me. She was so pissed.
Oh yeah,
and then that's
fucking mad.
That's
Yo,
how
shout out to Nero, bro. Shout out.
Fuck, man.
That man got beat up, dude.
Yeah, that man got
Dude.
his skull.
Dude, I can tell you some stories about that guy that would make, like, I don't think he's ever went to TwitchCon and didn't spend over $2,000 like on just
Hey,
stupid mistakes.
Tell us the story of the last TwitchCon with him.
God,
Wait,
dude.
Nero?
All right, Nero.
You
yeah,
ever heard of it?
So, do you want me to tell you the one before that? Because they kind of just like line up because like Nero going to TwitchCon is a fucking meme, dude.
Let's
And
hear
God
it, let's
bless
hear
him.
it.
I love Nero so much. So, all right, this was TwitchCon 2018, and we were all out at the bar, and the bar shut down, so we're going back home. Well, Nero's absolutely fucking cooked, dude. He is fucked up bad. Like he's got like the 1,000-yard stare, where he's kind of just like looking off and like his eyes are glazed over, and we're stumbling back to the hotel, and he's like, "I'm hungry," and I was like, "Nero, like we're not that far away. There was like a taco place or some shit that was open still. I don't know why they were still fucking open." I was like, "Dude, just go to the taco place." He's like, "No, I'm fucking hungry now." Well, there just so happens to be a fucking hot dog cart, like a hot dog vendor at like fucking 3 a.m. Okay. Sketch ass. It just was sketch. So
Where was it?
he's waiting. San Jose, I believe.
Okay.
2018.
Yeah,
And
San Jose, yeah.
and he's like, "Well, I want a hot dog." So the line was like pretty long, and there was a big group of people. So the taco place was literally right down the fucking road. And I was like, "Nero, we're just gonna go to the fucking taco place, dude. Just meet us there." So, he stands in line. We go to the taco place. So he walks up after getting his taco, or after getting his hot dog, we're eating our tacos or whatever, and eats his hot dog, whatever. We get back to the hotel room, and he starts like, he's like emptying his pockets and shit. And I could tell he was like looking for something. It looked like, he's like checking his pockets and shit. And I was like, "What's going on, man?" Like, I knew that there was something going on. And he's like, "Dude, I'm missing like $150. And I'm like, "What do you fucking mean?" He's like, I had like, X amount of dollars in cash. He goes, "I'm missing like $150. And he sat there for a second, and it fucking sank in. And he's like, "Oh my fucking God, dude." I was like, "What?" He goes, "I gave that hot dog guy $150 and he didn't give me my change." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh my fucking God, I'm stupid." Like, he started to sober up, and he was like letting it sink in. And he was like, "The hot dog was $6 fucking. First of all, who the fuck is paying for a $6 fucking hot dog? Second off, so it was $6.
Put it 100.
This drunk motherfucker pulls out his cash, gets a 50 and 100, and he thinks that he's giving him a 5 and a 1. So he gives this guy $150. The guy's like, "All right, man, have a good night." I bet you that cocksucker didn't work for the next fucking 5 days, dude. Because
he closed shop. He comes back trying to get his money.
Yeah.
The shop's just closed. Yeah.
Yep, he's gone. So he spends $150 on a hot dog at TwitchCon 2018. That's why there was a hot dog emote in my chat for that entire fucking year.
That's why you're making jokes about $150 hot dog. That makes sense. I think you might have told me that, and I forgot it.
So the gimmick was we made fun of him for a year, and then I said, "All right, Nero, the only way that I will stop making fun of you for the hot dog and the emote is if me and you go to TwitchCon 2019 and eat a hot dog at regular price." I was like, "You fulfill the prophecy. We're not going to make fun of you anymore," which we ended up doing. So we don't make fun of him for the hot dog anymore. So TwitchCon 2019, all right, this motherfucker, dude. So we're all at the partner party, okay?
Oh,
again,
that's one way to brag.
Nero's absolutely cooked again. 1,000-yard stare, fucking eyes are glazed over. Well, Nero likes to do this thing where he gets super fucked up and then he just disappears. No one knows where the fuck he goes.
Oh, he's that guy.
Happened. He's that guy.
That's Dusty. What do you mean he's that guy? That's you. You disappeared for 4 days. You disappeared for 4 days at TwitchCon.
Vouch.
4 days I didn't see you.
That's Edwin. That's Edwin.
No.
Yo, where you at, dude?
I don't know about that.
Edwin does do that.
He's like, "Yo, where you at, dude?" I'm like, "Yo, I'm coming over." And then
Edwin,
"Yo, where you at, bro?" He just keeps testing you that, and he just always moves. He's like, "Here." He's like, "Yo, come over." You go here. He's like, "There." Yeah, come over.
It's because you guys are fucking slow, and I'm with a group of people usually because I'm so good-looking, handsome, and popular.
Evan goes, "We're going to Cease's place. I'll text you the address." Goes to Cease's place. 45 minutes later, still have no address. Thank God somebody knew how to get there.
Wait, is that really what happened? Is that really what happened?
Yes. You left Turner's. You went to fucking Cease's.
I just didn't want you there, and then somehow you got the address, so you showed up. So.
Oh, it's fucked up.
Well, it worked out.
It worked
out. All right, thank you for watching, guys.
But,
so
yeah, go ahead.
TwitchCon 2019, Nero has this problem of just wandering off when he's super fucked up. So at the partner party, he's just gone, disappears. So me and Aimbot leave the partner party, go do our thing that night, and I wake up to a Snapchat that next morning of Nero sitting in a fucking hospital bed with a fucking neck brace on. And the look on his face, dude, you could just tell he felt so fucking sorry for himself. Like he looked like such a bitch.
And stitches, right? Didn't he get the back of his head?
Yeah. So he had stitches on the back of his head, and I'm like, "What the fuck happened to you?"
That's that guy.
Yeah, I was like, "What the fuck happened to you, dude?" And he's like, "Yo, I got jumped last night." And I was like, "Wait, what?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I got kicked out of the partner party and I got jumped." And I was like, "Dude, what the fuck?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I was walking home," which the hotel, you could not walk back to the hotel. It was a fucking Uber ride. I don't know where the fuck he thought he was walking to. So his story is, which we'll never know the true fucking story because we don't know who the fuck beat him up. He was walking home. A group of guys like bumped his shoulder. He said that he kept walking, but knowing Nero, he probably ran his fucking mouth. And he said the next thing that he remembers is he got fucking socked in the face, and that was it. And they told him that when he woke up in the hospital, he was like, "What the fuck happened?" They said that they found him under a semi-trailer, like on the side of the street. So what had happened was he got the dog piss beat out of him. They robbed him, and then they threw his fucking knocked out body under a fucking semi-trailer. And somebody
fucking weird.
Dude, yes, that's fucking terrifying.
Hey, and the cherry on top is they took exacdy $150.
No, I don't know if that's true, but that's so fucking funny.
It's so funny because the next day, when we went to the Hard Rock, right? We were like drinking. We were in Aimbot and him, and he had stitches. And I look at him. Yeah. I'm like, "Yo, you good, bro?" Like, "Yeah, dude, I just got fucking beat up last night, dude." I'm like, "Are you sure you're okay?" He's like drinking and shit. He's like, yeah, I don't give a fuck, bro. Life goes on, dude. I'm like, oh, so you're not concussed or anything? Probably. I don't give a shit. Like,
Which, to add on to that, at the hospital, they told him to not drink for like a week or two because he, like, when he got fucking blasted, he lost a lot of fucking blood because they bopped the back of his head open. So he lost a lot of fucking blood. They're like, don't drink, dude. Don't drink because you're gonna overdrink and you're gonna get super fucked up. So this cocksucker, less than 24 hours later, is already getting blasted again. So this is not the end of the fucking story. So the night before, he gets jumped, beat up, thrown to fucking rot under a fucking semi-trailer. That next night, we're all at the Hard Rock drinking at the bar. He's like, hey, I'm gonna go to our friend Canada's Airbnb. And we're like, okay, man, like, we'll see you later. So he gets in the Uber, goes to Canada. At this point, he's kind of drunk, but he's not like fucking cooked. So that next morning, I wake up to another fucking Snapchat of him in the fucking hospital again.
No way.
no way.
No way.
Yeah, and I'm like, what the fuck happened, dude? So when he went out to Canada's house, he told him the story about him getting fucking jumped, lost a lot of fucking blood, how he shouldn't be drinking. Well, like a dumbass, he started drinking a bunch at Canada's Airbnb and passes out. All right, he's blackout. Well, everybody at Canada's Airbnb is trying to fucking wake him up. They know he's like not in any condition to be fucking drinking. They think he's dead.
Well, so wait, so if
Dude, that's scary, bro.
if you have less blood and you're drinking just as much, your blood alcohol level is technically much higher, right? So it's probably like much more dangerous for you.
It's gonna take much less to get you drunk.
Yeah.
And also,
the ratios already,
he's probably concussed.
Yeah.
Right? Like most fucking potentially fucking 100% fucking.
Yeah, you
concussed,
shouldn't be
bro.
doing
Like,
anything like that.
Bro, if that shit happened to me, bro, imagine you almost fucking died, bro. Like he's so lucky that they found him. They literally found him.
Yes.
Losing blood under a fucking trailer. Like what the fuck? Like if that happened, like bro, what?
Yeah. So
That's crazy.
that night they're like trying to wake him up and shit, and they think he's fucking dead. So they take it upon themselves to call the ambulance, dude. They called 911 and they're like, dude, you need to come pick this guy up. We think he's fucking dead. He lost a lot of blood last night. So they put him back in the ambulance and take him back to the hospital. 2 nights in a row.
That shit costs money, bro.
Bro, that's an expensive
TwitchCon.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
but
like,
don't forget.
who knows what's gonna happen this year? Like each year, man, it's getting like there's not much further you can go.
It's just gonna be 3 nights this time.
No, this year he's gonna die, bro. I think
he's gonna get like lost at sea. He's gonna get lost at sea or some shit.
I have
Like,
a question
something
about
wild.
getting kicked out of the partner party. Does that affect your actual Twitch channel, or do they just kick you out?
I mean, I think he was just like super fucked up, and he was probably like, no,
no. I mean,
that wouldn't affect shit.
Yeah, I mean, like other shit. If you do shit at TwitchCon, Edwin, that would can fuck.
I mean, I feel like if he was walking
they can
around,
ban
and
you
he was
on
like,
Twitch.
He was doing some like ignorant shit. Yeah, but like,
yeah.
Apparently he was like just blacked out.
Yeah,
he
exactly,
was like
exactly.
falling asleep at like sitting down, like not nothing like violent or like aggressive. So they were just like,
he got beat up. He gets banned because he got beat up.
Imagine.
Okay.
Imagine,
what piece of content are you most proud of, Edwin? These are great. These are great questions. Taking these to the next one.
Before you answer that, I'm gonna save these questions. We can just keep adding on to them so we can use them for.
Yeah, for sure.
Anyways,
I don't know, man. Like the Amazon video is the best one I've like obviously the most views that I've ever done. Like
most stolen as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. But I would say my favorite piece of content is the series of rude things that guys say in girls' chats on Twitch. Because dude,
those are fun.
It's funny and it's true. And like, I guarantee if you have ever spent any fucking time in a girl's Twitch chat, you have heard someone say at least one of those fucking things, and they're being serious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, like with those, go ahead.
Can I tell you what my favorite piece of content you make is? Like the series that you make? It's the ones where you fart in a bottle and drink it.
I've never seen those.
I like them because that's like the epitome of I could literally just take a shit and upload it and get views. And that's what it is.
Well, he did that. He took a shit in his pants. And
yeah, and he got a Dextero post.
It went viral. Front page of Reddit. What, like 8,000 upvotes?
I don't know, dude. The funny thing about Reddit
500K
is like
views on his Twitch clip.
I don't know, man. When that happens, I feel like a lot of people would, you know, they'd do it. They would kind of play it off like they didn't shit their pants. But like, dude, I knew as soon as it happened, everyone in the world knew I shit my pants. You know, and I didn't play it off. I was like, no, I didn't shit my pants. I was just like, dude, I just shit my fucking pants. Like,
yeah.
I knew I was fucked.
TOS? Is that TOS?
I mean, I'm not banned. I don't see it was an accident.
They can't ban AD. They can't ban AD. They just don't, dude. There's no way. I've gotten a Twitch strike for so much less than AD does, dude. AD, bro, I'll host him. He'll grab a fucking plunger and he'll go with a plunger, bro. He'll just do that. How the fuck? Like, he's immune, bro. They love him.
Bro. Sometimes he'll do it for so long because like somebody gives him a bunch or like I don't know, like shit just goes crazy. And he just fucking does it for like 20 minutes, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta chill." He's like, "I'm actually gonna fucking, you know, what I'm saying?
My
I'm
fucking
actually
arm's getting tired."
Yeah,
But,
more like you're about to nut.
But no, I think the rude things guys say in girls chat because it's fun. It's fun to make, you know, and if anybody ever gets offended by those, it's because you're one of the fucking assholes that I'm talking shit about. You know, you're like one of the guys asking to like, let me see your tits. You know, fuck those guys.
If you're offended because they know you're right.
Wait, so is that the one you're most proud of, like in terms of putting in the work? I like your dildo one. That like the editing level of that is so beautiful.
That was good. Yeah, that was great.
That was time consuming. I don't know, man. It's hard for me. This is kind of like extreme, but
the aliens. What about the alien? I mean, there's a lot of them. Like you must have put a lot of work in that because it was it was really creative at some point. Like it was basically like a fucking series. He has a headset. Can't hear me. But yeah,
this guy,
he looks so real.
Yeah, bro, you know, fucking AD sent me a picture of that alien holding a penis. Like, you remember that shit? Like, it was holding its own dick. Yeah.
There he is, dude. His name's Alan. But I don't know, man. I think I'm proud of the ones where it really challenges me to learn how to do something when it comes to video editing. Because I didn't go to school. I didn't go to school for that shit. No one's ever taught me how to do it. Like I had to teach, everything myself. So
it's fun. It's
anything
fun
yeah.
The thing about that one, I have one criticism, is that one was just an easy edit. Shirts only start changing once the dildo clears your head and stops again once it comes back down. Simple mask and image compiling.
Fuck that guy, dude.
Did you all see that comment?
What a hero,
bro!
And then aimbot commented back after that too. Like he said, he's like, this was an easy post. You just like whatever, yeah.
I think my favorite one, AD, is the one where you try to plug your fucking phone, right? And you just fucking.
I got some stuff I need to say about that, but yeah. So it was like a meme going around, like the things that the demon sees like under your bed when you're trying to plug in your phone or whatever. Like the thing that pissed me off the most about that is obviously I have seen that video before. That video exists on the internet. A lot of people have done it. They put their phone on the fucking floor. It's them struggling trying to put the fucking phone charger in the wall. But what I don't think people understood was it was me doing that, but I was trying to plug my phone in because my phone was going to die because I was jerking off. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a fucking pocket pussy and then I dropped the bottle of lube.
Yeah.
And like people didn't understand
they think you're copying, but they don't understand it's an innovation.
I mean, I'll sit here and say, I got the idea from
well, you get ideas
videos.
from things. Ideas don't just come. You see things and ideas happen for you to innovate them. That's what ideas are. Exactly. You're not stealing. But that being said, I have seen people steal your videos. Not in the terms of stealing, but no, definitely stealing. Like they purely rip them off, but they're fans of yours. And they'll send you the video. And I've seen you tear them apart. You know what I'm talking about. It was one specific one. I was in your stream when it happened.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, well,
no, it's okay because we've had this talk about stolen content. People think stealing on Twitter is allowed. They think it's cool that you can steal because Twitter isn't actually content. It's just Twitter. Expect it to be stolen.
Yeah.
I mean, I've built 80% of my platform on Twitch from Twitter.
So anybody that says so much from Twitter.
Anybody that says you can't build, a Twitch from, we'll say Twitter, Instagram, even fucking Snapchat, and then now TikTok. those are the people that their brand will never expand on Twitch. Those are so fucking vital to the growth on Twitch that it's fucking insane.
Right.
I mean, even fucking YouTube. Like YouTube is even even a bigger one. And I fucking totally disagree with the fact that people are like, Twitter's not a content platform.
Anything is a fucking
mean?
content
What the
platform.
fuck? What? Yeah. What do you mean?
Anything is a content platform if you fucking do it. Like
Dude, Twitter's like the hardest one because it's like it's primarily dialogue based, and like being clever in dialogue is hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when you word a tweet in a way where it's like it's impressively put together, you get what I'm saying? Like, and then people just steal that shit. Like, it took brain power to put that together. You know what I'm saying? And people just steal it, and it's your content.
especially your videos, dude. You put so much fucking time into a video that you post on Twitter. Like people just fucking steal that idea and just fucking steal it. And it sucks, dude.
It sucks, but I don't ever want anyone to be like, well, AD's mad because he makes these videos. Like, I didn't invent sketch comedy. Sketch comedy has been around for fucking ever. That kind of shit. But like when I'm doing a video where it's okay, here you go, like how Amazon actually delivers your package. There's so many different ways that you can spin off of that. You know what I'm saying? But like if you're kicking it and you're throwing it at the door and then you have you're having the guy take the picture of it that you see on your phone, like everybody uses fucking Amazon, and then he comes out and then he's flipping you off as he drives away, like bro, you're gonna sit here and tell me
so crucial to the video.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of videos out there of like, how Amazon, this is how the Amazon guy delivered my package. Like, cool. It's funny. Yes, it's a good piece of content. Yeah. But when you're throwing it at the door, you're kicking it, you're doing the picture thing. Come on, man.
I feel your content is really genuine because it like kind of fits the character you play too. And that's why it's so easy to tell when someone's ripping you off, because when someone rips you off, they're playing a character that they don't actually play. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. You're always homeless. You know what I'm saying? They're pretending to be homeless. So
I agree. There's a guy right now. There's a guy right now that he hasn't really been doing the kind of videos that I do like until recently. And like there's been like 2 or 3 videos that he's posted within the last month that it's a subject that I've already covered. You know what I'm saying? Like
Lance?
No, not Lance. I'm not gonna
give
say
us an ad. Okay. Give us an ad.
I'm not going to. No, Lance, I love Lance. Lance is funny. He's very creative with what he does.
But you can cover the same subjects, right? As long as it's in a different way. I mean, it's like what you claim the whole subject forever.
No, I think
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't own the rights of anything, dude.
Oh, okay.
Like
no, but you can. I mean, you're allowed to get upset, right? Like I'm sure you probably get upset. Here's what I was gonna ask.
It's like, annoying.
Do you feel like you own the putting names of like characters as like their Twitch channel, like like horny boy?
No.
I feel like when people
you start using the same names that I'm using, like
right,
horny and entitled.
If I tweet every day, and
I think what he's saying is that kid that's uploading similar content, it's like a little too similar, and he's noticing it is his point. I don't think he's saying that like the subject is exclusive to him. I think he's saying that he's covering the same subjects in a very similar fashion, and he notices, right?
Yeah. Well, I would say that putting the names thing is created by you. I would say like there's got to be some sort of credit, whether it be in the description or because like you definitely started it and you made it big, right?
I respect that, but it's when this particular person I'm talking about, like when the last 3 videos that you have made have been things that I've already covered, and like the style of the the editing of the video and like the multiple characters in each shot,
right?
It's like, come on, dude, like.
And it's one of these things where I cannot be like, yo, dude, this is fucked up. Like this is something like, where you got the idea of this, because all he has to do is, oh, what, man? I can't make my own content. Like, what the fuck, bro? It's like one of those things. So you kind of just got to be annoyed about it. Shut the fuck up about it. Kind of like shy away from that person and move the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how it is.
I block them.
You gotta block them so they can't see your content.
I block them when they steal my shit, AD.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
I probably should, yeah.
Hey, so
it's shitty. It's disrespectful.
So I have a question.
What's up?
And I feel like I know most of it, but I don't think we've ever really talked about it. But can you give us a quick synopsis of your life, like starting from your hometown to where you are now, and everything in between? You know what I'm saying? Just give us like the story of you. You know how like on the back of a book, like you like turn it around and gives you, just like that.
I grew up.
Wait. Read it off the back of the book.
Dude, I faked that laugh, dude, because no one else laughed, dude.
Thank you,
Shut
Dusty.
up, Dusty.
And while he's
I actually
gone,
didn't fake that laugh.
it's kind of boring, huh? I'm not
Here we
enjoying
go.
talking to.
We got the life of American Dad, Andrew Ramey, right here. This is. All right,
what book is that actually?
It.
Nice.
All right, so here we go. I can't. I mean, this is what I do when I'm, sitting in the parking
You
lot.
read books?
I'm fucking homeless.
You read?
Do I read books? I mean, yeah. Like
Yeah.
when I'm like laying at bed at night, I'll read like a little
Nah,
bit.
He's like, yeah,
no,
fucking
you
this
don't.
man,
No,
like,
you
yeah,
don't.
No. Listen,
You
he
DM
uses
people on
that.
Twitter when you're laying on it.
He uses that book as a booster seat. That's what he
Do you act like I'm fucking tiny? I'm short, but fuck.
uses.
All right, I'm not gonna read the back from it, but no. I grew up in a small town. I live in Indianapolis now, but I wasn't like born here and shit like that. Grew up in a small town called Martinsville, which is not a good place. It has a really bad reputation. It was actually on the Discovery Channel, being unfortunately like one of the most racist cities in the United States of America.
Virginia, that is? Or
No,
Indiana?
Martinsville, Indiana.
Okay.
And I know a lot of good people from there, and there's still a lot of good people. So shout outs to Martinsville, like the good people and shit like that. But there's a lot of shitty people there. Grew up there, really small place. Graduated high school in 2010, and I started going to school for criminal justice in Bloomington, Indiana. And I got real fucking bored with college quick.
What were you in
And like, what did I go to school for?
Yeah.
Criminal justice.
Makes sense.
So
okay, you went to that.
I don't know. It was just something my mom was pressuring me to go to school. I didn't really know what I wanted to do, and I just thought it was interesting. So started to go to school for that, and I fucking hate school, dude. At the time I did. I fucking hated school. So
I think we all do.
oh yeah. So I was like, I kind of want to join the army. So I started doing research on different jobs in the army, started watching documentaries, and decided what I wanted to do in the army. And I didn't really tell anybody that I was doing it, and I just went and I fucking signed up for the army. And
you didn't tell your parents? You just did it?
I didn't tell my mom until after I had signed up. So like it was already, I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to basic training, shit like that. So I left for basic training in 2012. I quit school. Went to basic training, graduated. Ended up going to Fort Campbell, which is in Kentucky, an army base. And I remember getting there, and they were like, "You're not deploying. Your unit's supposed to deploy in May. You're not going because you just got here." Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Okay, whatever." 2 weeks before the fucking scheduled date to deploy, I got a phone call telling me that I needed to come in and talk to the first sergeant, which is like the highest NCO, non-commissioned officer that was a part of our company. And he asked me, he's like, do you want to deploy? And like me looking at this guy, he's fucking terrifying. I'm a brand new private in the fucking army. I'm not going to sit there and say no. So he's like, he asked me, and I was like, yeah, I want to go. And he's like, all right, so-and-so is going to start helping you get your shit together. You leave in 2 weeks. And I was like, fuck. Well, at this point, I'd already told my mom I'm not going. So Kentucky was like 3 or 4 hours away from home. And I went home one weekend, and I had to tell my mom that I was going, which was really fucking hard because, she was under the impression that I wasn't going to go. So I deployed to Afghanistan, RC East, which is Coast Province. I was there for 10 months. Came home in 2014. Did the rest of my army shit until December of 2015. Got out. Started going back to school in spring of 16. Went through school all the way through 16. Moved out of my mom and dad's house in 16, or in 17. I'm sorry. And then I started streaming.
With what money? Money saved from college? Took a loan?
No. So when you're once you get out of the army, like the thing that they pay for your school is called the GI Bill. So what a lot of people don't know is, yes, they pay for your schooling, but they also pay you monthly. They pay you money to live on.
Okay.
So
Forever?
that was like no, just while you're in school.
Okay, so you had to be in school to.
Yes, and you had to make like, I think it was like a C average, which college is not hard as long as you do your fucking work.
Yeah, you can
So
This is a thing.
So I lived on that money, and then I started streaming in January of 17, and I ended up finishing school in I think it was like May of 2018. So I was streaming and going to school all of 17.
Oh, you finished.
And then yeah, I'm done. I have my criminal justice degree.
Oh shit.
So
And now you're a homeless beggar on Twitch.
You have a
there I am.
bachelor's?
It's just a 2-year.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I
yeah. I don't want to associate with you anymore.
sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think you're a snitch, right? Is that what that means? Like legally, or
What? Because I have a criminal justice degree?
yeah? Does
Yeah.
that mean you have to
Like,
snitch on us?
No.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, bro. Oh shit. Damn, AD's a snitch.
Snitch.
Fuck. We've done
Sorry
some
that guy
bad
got
shit,
covered.
AD. You're in
Dude,
trouble
yeah.
too.
Yeah. Why
You're
would I
in
snitch
trouble,
on you
bro.
guys? We've done some bad shit.
Damn,
But
that's
no.
crazy.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about the high dive?
No, you weren't there.
Oof.
Not everything's about you, Arab. All right.
Oof.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Not used to hearing that, bro. Chill.
But I
I'm
guess that's it,
pissed.
man. I started streaming in 2017. H1Z1 was like the first game that I streamed, and then we played PUBG for a little while. Went back to H1. Fortnite came out. Loved Fortnite for a while, and then the
Good
streams
teammates
really
with
didn't
Chap.
start. Chap, yep. You're a big fan.
I actually don't hate him at all, bro. Like I don't. Like I want to.
A lot of people think you do.
I'm trying to amend it. There's differences, but I'm trying
Well,
to
I mean,
amend
in that
whatever-
situation, you got to look at it this way, dude. When you've got what a lot of people like, people don't understand that they don't take it for face fucking value. You know, like people don't understand that there can be shit talking in sports, esports, anything competitive. So when you've got thousands of people combined watching you and him, they immediately think that you guys fucking hate each other. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well, he hates me
Yeah.
for sure. He hates me.
well, then that's something that he has to fucking live with. You know, and it's whatever it is. You know, like if he got to know you, you know, he'd know that you're actually a fucking
really
homie.
a piece
bud.
of shit. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
If he really knew you, like he would hate you even fucking more, dude.
It is
Damn,
what it is.
so, So all the way from the army to live PD, it's been a crazy trip, dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So speaking of live PD, what do you think separates you from other Twitch streamers other than the fact that you're one of the only ones that watches live PD?
I mean, dude, I can sit here and do just chatting and pull the same amount of viewers than just watching live PD.
Yeah, if you switch halfway through to just chatting.
So what is this? You guys saying that the only reason that my brand is built is because I watch a fucking TV show?
No, bro. It started like
Yes.
fucking 2-3 weeks ago. It's just a meme.
Yes.
I think the only reason your brand is built because you got lucky with that Mr. Beast video.
Oh.
Bro, when did you quit comp? Like because you really refused to play scrims, but you used to scrim, right? Didn't you?
Season 3.
What do you mean quit comp? AD still plays all the Twitch Rivals events.
It's not comp.
No, but like
Hey,
I
were
remember-
you ever at like a pro level, like at H1 or a PUBG or anything like that?
No.
Really?
I just loved it. No, I just loved it. Like H1 is still one of like when it was good, it's easily a top 5 game of all time.
He was. There was the one game that you played before H1. What was it called? Iraq. Fuck.
Here we go.
I
Say whatever you need to
disagree.
say.
I disagree with whatever is about to come out with Arabs.
I don't even know what
He's
I don't even know what it
ignorant.
was. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
I-
getting deployed.
yeah.
I don't know. Where'd you get deployed again?
I think your home.
Afghanistan.
I think your
Afghanistan.
hometown, Arab.
Afghanistan. My hometown,
Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Yeah, I think your hometown.
You vape a lot. I've seen
I do.
some pictures of you
Yeah.
naked. I think you took those in the same room as me, actually. Naked with vape smoke.
At the
covering your-
Airbnb, yeah.
Yeah, covering your long schlong.
You should stop
It's a lot
vaping,
of
man.
vape.
Coronavirus can hit you, dude, and
You don't
hit
get
you
corona
badly.
from fucking vaping, you idiot. It's from eating bat soup.
No, dude, you get coronavirus.
That's
no,
racist.
Man. That's
I
what
want to
they
get
all
off this
say,
topic.
dude.
That's so racist. Will you ever shave your beard, or have you thought of shaving it?
For money.
For
It-
charity, even maybe.
No, so funny story about this.
Oh, you hate kids.
There was-
Okay.
There was this guy that there's this guy, a part of my stream, his name's Rubik's King, and
Oh shit.
he
Yeah.
donated he donated a lot of money a long time ago, And the deal is, he said I didn't have to do it at the time, but he said the next time that I cut my hair or shave my beard, I have to shave it and cut it any fucking way that he wants. So
wait, don't you have a tattoo of the same guy?
Yes.
Show it.
I told him, I said, if you ever, like, if anybody ever donates, yeah, $2,000, I will get any Twitch approved, has to be already approved by Twitch, emote tattooed on me. And I don't know if you guys will be able to see it. That right here.
Bro, like, what an idiot. This guy's selling his whole body for $100 grand. Like,
that's a dope tattoo. That's a dope tattoo.
It is. It's a good-ass tattoo.
I like it. You have some dope ones. I like your shit. That's cool.
I have a couple dope ones. I have some that I know I'm going to regret when I'm about 70, so it is what it is.
The plan is to die before then, right?
Yeah. If I live past 60, I'm pissed.
So that's the
know,
only way you shave it, yeah.
We're all Twitch streamers. We're not living past fucking 35. We stay up till 5 a.m. every day and eat fucking Chipotle for every meal. Yeah.
Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Ugh. Dude, Edwin and his Taco Bell. Like, bro, that one day I'm streaming, he's streaming, or in the Discord call, and he's like, dude, can I get diabetes from eating Taco Bell every day? I'm like, you sure fucking can, bro. It's probably
not really, bro. You're not gonna get diabetes from eating Taco Bell every day. You'll get cholesterol.
No. It's the Cinnabon Delights though. I eat like 14.
Oh,
of those
you get those?
Yeah.
I don't touch.
Are they like the little donut holes?
Yeah, they're like the little donut holes with like warm nut inside of them. Yeah,
warm nut.
You know what?
That's what it is.
Oh, dude, they're so good. They just because like you eat the whole thing and then it just like explodes in your mouth. You know, it's like it's really nostalgic.
I need to come see you in Florida, and you gotta pay me at Taco Bell so I can eat my first Taco Bell ever.
Wait, he's got to pay for it?
Yeah, but yeah, fuck you, dude. You pay for it, dude.
It makes me uncomfortable that you're saying Taco Bell. Like I can't even pronounce it how you're pronouncing it. Taco Bell.
Yeah, it can't be me, bro. Ha ha.
Dusty, you almost fucked a MILF yesterday. I heard you were at a party.
Yeah, how did that feel?
Wait.
I feel like AD's fucked a MILF. I feel like AD's fucked a MILF.
Hey, I've not fucked a MILF, but I had a best friend who fucked my girlfriend's mom in the van while we were in there.
No way.
All right, that's fucking sick.
That's pretty sick.
But yeah, the thing with MILFs is that it's kind of a. She doesn't have to be really fucking cute to be considered a MILF. Like just the fact that
that's
if I'm fucking a MILF, she better be fucking bad.
Hey, but I get what he's saying. He's saying the standards that like the older they get, the standards are lower. You know, as long as they keep it nice and tight. You know what I'm saying, boys?
Like, bro. Yeah. And no, yesterday, bro.
Pleasure is the goal. Any hole will do. Yeah.
So the girls were not really pretty, but like we were hanging out with them. They were like 40, 45, dude. Just chilling. And I'm like, I faced my friend. I'm like, dude, we gotta go to the bar, dude. Let's just go like fucking hunt, dude. I don't know, dude. And the girl looks at me and she's like, you're not getting any better than that tonight. And she like looks at herself. She's just pointing at her fucking tits. I'm like, I probably will. Like the girl's so fucking. She was really ugly.
So you smashed?
Did she have big boobs though, or what?
Like, I mean, big boobs, but like, you know.
Wait, what was this
heavy.
party for?
What?
What was this party that there were?
It was an award. My friend's
that's one way to brag.
Financial advisor. It's like their whole firm, right? And they're
did he win?
Throwing a fucking award. What?
Did he win?
No, it's his first year.
Damn, so your friend didn't win and you didn't fuck him up? Get out of here, bro.
Bro, I was open bar, bro. I was open fucking bro. The guy was coming with the fucking wine and he would literally fill your fucking your glass before you even finished it, bro. It was like insane.
If I'm going to an open bar, I'm not drinking wine.
Why?
I'm getting fuckered up.
Yeah. You get the Captain and Cokes, you get the tequila straight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you make some.
Bro, no, I got some tequila afterwards, but bro, like I'm not gonna say no to wine. Dude, the thing with me is I don't say no to any alcohol.
Y'all don't like wine, huh? I love wine.
You love wine?
Why don't love wine? Wine, I hate all alcohol.
It does too, man. No, it's your fucking.
I hate all alcohol.
I don't like wine. It's really dry, and I feel like it makes you like crazy drunk. Like not like it's like not a fun drunk. You know what I'm saying?
It's too sweet.
Hungover is shit.
And like a headache. Yeah.
It does give you a headache.
Real hungover because it's really sweet. Yeah. Yep.
I drank whiskey Tennessee. What's it called? The fucking Tennessee honey shit. I don't
But
know.
now
Oh,
I'm
Jack
scared.
Daniels?
I'm
Yeah.
scared to get
That-
coronavirus,
I
bro.
had
I
that
share the fucking
yesterday.
blunt with people.
Look, the only way I drink alcohol, okay, like I don't like to sip on alcohol over through the night. I'm like, all right, I don't like to get too drunk, so what I'll do is I'll just drink like 2 full glasses of pure alcohol at the beginning. And then
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
done.
marathon, dude.
Well,
Or not
no,
a marathon.
no,
It's
no,
a
not a
sprint.
marathon.
It's a sprint,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a marathon. Yeah,
Well,
it's a
that
sprint.
that started because
Depends.
I was in Miami in September for a convention, and we're
You
at
didn't get robbed, did you?
no, we're
Thank God.
Damn, too soon. Shit.
Too soon.
we're at the club, and I'm thirsty as shit. Like I hate alcohol, right? But you know, like my girl enjoys when I get a little bit drunk. So I go to like there's 8 glasses of water. Like there's standard size glasses, you know, 8 glasses full of water to the top on the table. And I was like, fuck, dude, I want some water. So I grab one and I drink it like in 3 seconds. My girl's looking at me, she's like,
It's vodka, dude.
and I finished it. I was like, that was vodka. And I grab another one and I just drink it. I was like, I'm done for the night. And then, so like yesterday, we have rented like Lake House for the Super Bowl. So like after I rented this podcast, I'm going back there. Everyone's like sipping. I'm like, if this shit all tastes like ass. They're playing like Flip Cup and you have to drink alcohol every time or whatever. All right. Grabbed like this much from the Jack Daniels Tennessee honey thing. Like,
Oh, dude, fuck Jack Daniels.
down
bro.
it in
It's
2
so
sips.
disgusting.
They're like all
I think
staring.
it's great.
That was good. That tasted really good.
Yeah,
the
it's
honey
good.
one?
Yeah, the honey
Yeah.
one.
Dude,
Okay,
dude,
okay.
listen,
The normal-
my thing with alcohol is I just never acquired a taste for most of it. So when I don't drink ever, and when I do drink, it's like a race, and I'm trying to drink like 10
Well, yeah.
shots in the
Yeah,
span
yeah.
of like 20 minutes. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I
I'm
go
trying
to
to get
10. I go
fucked
to
up.
5.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
thing is,
Like,
like,
I don't-
you sprint, you say sprint and marathon. The thing is, I sprint the fucking marathon. So like, so like, that's the thing with me is just I just keep going
All
and
night.
going and going.
That's
Yeah,
the funniest thing. I think that's the funniest thing I've ever heard Dusty say. ever.
But yeah, it's my peak, bro. It's only going down. It's going downhill from here. But yeah,
That'll
dude,
be at the beginning of the
that night at
video
World Cup-
today.
that night at World Cup, dude. I think I was with Edwin, and I usually only drink beer. I never, if I drink shots, I'll take like 2 to 3 shots. But this time, I was like, you know what? I'm not really feeling beer tonight. So I just started getting fucking vodka cranberries. But the thing with me is I drink really fast. So with beer, it's all right because like you feel yourself getting drunk and drunk and drunk. But with fucking vodka, dude, it just hits you in the fucking face, right?
Oh,
But
yeah,
I
it's
keep
great.
drinking. I just keep drinking because I like the taste and I like drinking. So I just keep and keep, bro.
Didn't you pass
I
out on
fucking
Edwin's
love-
bed that day?
Yeah, dude, I felt so bad. I sleep with in the same bed as Edwin. I just wake up. I'm like, oh fuck. I go in the bathroom, but like, you probably heard me, bro. I was so loud, like,
Hey, can I give you my perspective on what was happening that night?
yeah, I want to know. I want to know.
So I was like chilling, like not drunk, and then Dusty comes in drunk as fuck, and then he's like pretty drunk, and we're hanging out, and he's like, "Oh, dude," and I'm like, "What?" And then he like runs to my bathroom, and he just fucking pukes his brains out for like a couple minutes. I'm just like on my phone, like listening to him die, and I'm just like, fuck, I hope he feels better, I guess. And he comes out, and he's like, "Oh, dude. Oh, I haven't done that in years. I am so sorry." He's like,
Yeah,
he's
it's because
like,
I never puke ever. The last
he's
time
like-
I puked, I was 17.
he's like, "Bro," he's like, "I haven't puked in years." He's like, "I'm so sorry. I just fucked up your toilet. Oh my god." And I was like,
It's good to
"It's
throw
fine,
up
bro."
though, dude.
And then here's the kicker. So I'm like, all right, whatever. We have like a couch, and like I'm sitting on the couch, like there's like a TV on this and that. Dusty goes like lays in the only bed, and it's like a nice bed. It's pretty big. So he lays in the bed. I'm like, whatever, you can get some rest.
This is after we left.
So like an hour or two go by, and I'm like, all right, it's bedtime. And like, so I go up to Dusty, and he's laying on the bed, and I'm like, all right, bro. I'm like, listen, I'm like, I guess we can share the bed, but you gotta move over. This motherfucker is in the most diagonal middle, like
you
way
took a
you can lay
picture,
on a
didn't
bed.
you?
I don't remember, but anyway, so I tried pushing him over. This motherfucker's like a rock, dude. So I literally have to sit there, and I shook him violently, bro, for like 3 minutes before I even got him to respond. I was like, either he's like really asleep or he's dead. And then like, so I'm like shaking the shit out of him, bro. And like he like, wakes up, he's like, oh, what?
But
Oh, and then like Dusty, I'm like, scoot over, bro. I'm like, at least scoot over. He's like, oh, and then he just fucking passes back out. And then I'm like, no, I'm like, move. And then like, dude, Dusty was like really, really drunk, dude. Like to the point of near death because he did not know what the fuck I was saying.
The thing is, I really felt bad because the story is, I met Edwin in like middle of July, and the World Cup was literally late July.
August.
So
Yeah.
no, World Cup was July 20 something,
Yeah,
and
World Cup was July.
our
End of July.
relationship was not like it was not the same thing as right now, right? We didn't really know each other. We were just like hanging out, vibing, but like there's a line you can't really cross. But like the dude fucking invites me over to his nice ass hotel. We're hanging out and shit. Like he's doing me a favor, basically. It's fucking cool. And I'm fucking puking my brains out in his fucking toilet. I sleep in his fucking bed. I probably smell like fucking death, dude. And like the next day I wake up and he's not there. Like he left, and I'm all alone in this hotel. I'm like, bro, I feel so bad. Like, I probably
He trusts you though.
That bed makes good memories.
Yeah, I left
Yeah.
not to be a dick or like not. I just genuinely didn't want to wake you up, and I had shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I felt bad. With, like, dude, I hope like I didn't fucking ruin his thing or whatever. I texted him. I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. Like, yo, it's all chill. I'm like, no, dude.
Bro, it's funny because
it's
like I really appreciate that that's your sentiment, but like the thing is, you have to remember I'm from Pasco County, Florida, so like
Oh.
that shit was.
I don't ever
nothing.
want to go there, dude.
That shit was fucking
But dude,
kindergarten.
it's because the thing is I don't want to drink beer, so I drink the vodka and shit, and then fucking Lyndon FPS comes in, dude. Shows up. Fucking Jack has a fucking. He has
Oh
like
my god, that was massive.
24 packs of fucking Budweiser. I'm literally.
No, what about the
it's in a
fucking bottle
No,
of
bro,
vodka that Cloaksy had?
That was like 200 beers, bro. Yeah, I remember that. Jack, and then
3
they
a.m.,
had
and at
they
3
literally
a.m.
got
we
like
go
yeah.
on a
Was that the
balcony.
day?
Did you
Was
just go out
that,
and buy it?
yeah. Was that the day
Was the
Morgassi told us
Morgassi.
That was the next
best
day,
story
the next
ever?
That day
Dude, oh my
Morgassi told
God.
the story was the day where I passed out on your bed for 30 minutes.
Yo,
And
we
then
need
came out.
Morgassi on the podcast so we can tell the story.
I don't think
I
he'll-
want
I
him
don't know
to
if he'll
tell. I wanted
it.
it. I wanted to
I'm not
tell
telling
it.
him until he does.
He told it when he got hosted. I told him to save it for a big host. Got Clicks to host, or no, I got Kuna to host him for like 3K viewers. He told the story and everyone in Twitch was like, "What the fuck? You're weird," and they left. I was like, "Dude, I feel so bad." Like I got.
God, I want to know. I want to know
Kuno
now, dude.
unhosted him. Kuno unhosted him. He's
Did
like,
he?
dude, fuck that guy. No,
Well,
but like
yeah,
imagine
no.
like dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever
Hey.
unhosted someone? Have you ever like randomly hosted someone and then unhosted him because they're just like?
Once.
I don't think I ever have.
I hosted him and he was chilling with his Aussie friends and they said the N-word hard R. I was like, I don't want to get banned. I don't care, you know, like I don't, whatever. I'm not offended, but just, I'm not trying to get banned.
Don't care, but if they go, people are like, you're a fellow Arab. And
Yeah,
then-
your fellow Arab hosted this guy who's just dropping N-bombs everywhere. Like,
yeah, bro. Like super fucking racist.
Like it was already a stretch that I'm watching a guy named Your Fellow Arab. Now
bro,
this.
it was like the last guy alive, right? And he dies to him and he goes, "Oh, this fucking killed me." And I was like, "Oh shit." I was like, unhost.
You're like, I didn't know I was.
Wait,
You're like, I didn't know I was hosting PewDiePie. Shit.
Whatever happened to
Oh my
PewDiePie after that happened? Did he get like
Nothing.
banned
He's
or
not gonna
anything?
know.
No,
He's got
he
too big of a platform.
literally nothing happened, and he's still more wealthy than anyone who ever gave a shit about that.
Canceled.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if that happened in 2019, bro.
Doesn't matter.
Nothing would have happened.
2018 or
Nothing would have
27.
happened.
Nothing
Nothing would have happened. He's a fucking whale, dude.
Yeah, he's
There's no
invincible.
taking him down.
Good for him though.
It's insane.
I feel like now that he said that, and everyone knows he said that, like if it would happen to say it again, I think people would not care. Like he literally pushed boundaries for himself, and that's fucking perfect.
I mean,
You
look
know?
at iDubbbz. You have iDubbbz saying that all the time in every one of his videos.
Yeah, but that wasn't his brand, and he didn't mean to do it. That's what was weird about it.
Oh,
like if
yeah,
you
yeah.
make it your brand up front, then people don't care because you build your audience around that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's sadly is that though. It's sadly the truth. Like same thing about Nick at 30. Like it would have been anyone but him.
Yeah, tell that
People would
story.
not
I don't know anything about this.
Okay, so what they do is it's Streamer Bowl, 32 players. It's a custom game. There's only 32 players, so obviously the map is too big for only 32. So they give a zone that they absolutely need to land in, and
You know
stay
how
in
there's
there and fight.
quadrants in the map?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know. I know how it works.
And
They
if
pick like
you
2 or
I watched
4.
it.
out,
Okay.
if
yeah.
you stretch out of it, right? If you land outside of it, they give you a warning. But they tell everyone, yeah, you guys are getting a warning if you do that, and then you're out. Well, my problem, and then you did it, right? And you got the warning. People are fucking Nick 30, dude, family friendly. Like he's so fake. Oh, and by the way, I heard that thing too about him. It makes so much sense now. You know, people are starting to fucking make scenarios and shit. And the thing is, the problem isn't him. The problem is you can't say we're gonna give you a warning if you cheat, right? You need to say we're gonna kick you out of the fucking game if you cheat, and
Yeah,
then
that'd be
you're
like the
not gonna
police
do it.
saying. That'd be like the police saying, "All right, don't rob this bank because if you do, we're gonna give you a warning." And then
Yeah,
you
and
do
then
it,
the
and all you
next
get is a
time,
fucking warning.
yeah. Then you rob a bank
you-
once, and you're good. Everyone can rob a bank once.
So
Yeah.
I'm saying, like, dude, like if the law allows criminals to fucking kill people, I'm not gonna be pissed at the criminals. I'm gonna be fucking pissed at the fucking law to fucking law them. Like, it's so dumb
Yeah.
that people are, and it's literally
It's
just
a-
because it's Nick 30 that people are
It's
pissed.
enabling.
It would have been
Enabling them to
someone
get away
else.
with it.
Yeah. If Ronaldo did it, they'd be like, all right, well, good shit, you know.
Yeah, but like it's like
Ronaldo, like
if Theon says
Ronaldo
the
plays
R word,
soccer, you
it's
fucking
okay.
idiot. Like he's not gonna fucking play Fortnite.
Wait, what?
Okay.
What?
Yeah, that was like a joke that like I got.
Oh
but,
my
like,
god,
it was a good try.
dug,
It was
you
a good one.
dug,
It was all right.
dude. Oh yeah, good try, bro.
I'll give it a solid.
4.
Yeah, 4.
4.
4.
It would have been a 7, but it just took too long.
It took me a second. I was like, and I'm Hispanic, so I should have gotten that immediately.
That's a little bit racist.
Yeah, just because you're Hispanic means.
Is it racist or is it ethnically correct?
AD, are you afraid to do accents because people will say you're culturally appropriating?
I mean, I'm not afraid, but I guarantee you I can't do an accent if that's what you're asking.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was just wondering. It just came up in my head. Like, what do you think of people say you're culturally appropriating when you do an accent?
What does that even mean?
You've never heard that
Do
before?
you identify as a Southern fella? Or...
So if I start talking like this, people will be like, "Oh my god, you're culturally appropriating Indians." You know, like you're making fun of the race because you're saying this.
Yeah.
People
I
like
ignorant.
that. Yeah. People do that all
I
the
think
time.
it's ignorant because we can fucking do UK accents, Australian accents, just because they're fucking white. But as soon as it touches the brown community, bro, you can't do it.
The brown community? What define the brown community?
Whoa!
What?
Edwin's white as shit. Look at him.
He said the brown community. Like
What?
he just generalized and like just an uncountable amount of races by calling them
No,
brown.
bro, I'm just saying, let's say like Latinos, bro. Like Latinos, bro. Like you can't do. It's just dumb, man. Like I don't even think people would be pissed. It just, dude. That's that Joey Salad's fucking tweet.
Oh my
Right?
god,
Everyone's
that was so
like-
good. AD, tell me you saw that.
Bro, he said
I seen it.
the perfect thing. He said, it seems like it's mostly white people that are fucking offended. It's true though. Like people are like,
You're the
what if
problem,
people were
Dusty.
offended? Yeah, what?
Yeah, my favorite.
How does every
My-
podcast turn into Dusty being
No,
racist?
no. My favorite one is when like under like a white person being racist, another white person will respond, "I fucking hate white people. We should kill them all." Like I'm like, bro, like what? You're white, also. Like you're part of this.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
agree with a lot of that shit. Like saying
I stopped looking at politics Twitter when I was sitting on the toilet one day. It was like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago.
Oh, I don't fucking do the politics thing.
I
Not
was sitting
at
on
all.
Twitter looking through politics and I wanted to tweet something and I was like, bro, this just gives me headaches.
Yep.
Why am I looking through all these threads? So I just
It
stopped.
just opens up unwanted cans of worms, dude.
Yeah, and it's like you just see so many different stupid perspectives. Okay. Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Edwin asked this at the beginning as a joke, but
I honestly don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I love what I do now.
I'm really curious because I feel like as a content creator, like the thing is you have to look into either expanding your brand or transitioning to more traditional forms of entertainment. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing with like YouTubers. Like YouTubers, they'll get really big and they'll have their apex, their prime, and then they'll start kind of going downhill. You know what I'm saying? Like they can kind of go up and down in relevancy, but like that's just kind of how it goes. And so like that's why, when I say traditional forms of entertainment, I mean like being featured in like shows like on cable TV, like this and that. Like
really, I think those shows are moving into our form of entertainment.
No,
into
what's
Twitch,
happening
into
is
YouTube,
there's no longer casting calls. There's just people online that already have audiences. Like nowadays, like people just find
They
an
pick and
actor.
pull. If they want someone, they just pull them. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm a good enough entertainer and I'm creative enough to, like there's always going to be, I mean, like a lot of people hate on TikTok. I think TikTok is a good platform. I mean,
So
I have
good.
people.
You think the views
I
are
have people.
fake?
I mean, I think some of the numbers are how do I say this?
They're hyperbolized. They're not real.
Yes. I mean,
I really believe
not
that
all
because
of them.
there's no way. There's no way, dude. That,
Dude,
like, some of the numbers are ridiculous.
Dusty uploaded a clip of our podcast the first day. 0 followers. We just made the account. 12 hours in, it has 1,000 views. Like,
yeah.
In what world?
okay.
In what world does that make any sense?
Bro, we went
the thing
from
is-
0 to 1 million in 28 days, making the absolute worst content we could possibly think of.
Okay,
I definitely think the numbers on TikTok are magnified by a lot. There's definitely, real people on there. There's definitely, real views, real likes, comments, and shit like that. But anybody that sits here and says that brags about, their content on TikTok and they refuse to believe that some of those numbers are magnified, they're fucking delusional. I mean, I go through some of the videos that I've posted on TikTok. There's comments on there that literally have nothing to do with fucking anything, and those are bots. And anybody that, like, I'm not hating on anybody. Like the Jug Squad TikTok, like you said, 1 million followers in 28 days. That's fucking insane. But me and you both know that a lot of that, not a lot, but like some of it is it's not genuine.
Well, bro, and the thing is, you can like tell that for a fact because you can also monitor your other social medias. Like, you know how like Twitch and Twitter are really correlative. So like when you get like a really big video on Twitter to pop off, like your Twitch views go up for a few days. Well, it's like when you're getting, dude, we literally got, I don't want to make up a number, but like 40 million or like 50 million views in a month, and like none of our other socials really popped off, like none of our Instagrams, like none of our Twitters, none of the YouTube channel in particular, which was the biggest thing we were plugging, nothing really happened.
Yeah.
I agree with that, but there's also one thing, if I can say, like TikTok is made for people literally to consume content, but no matter no matter who's posting it, like no one cares.
Bro,
about the
everything is
person
to
that's posting
consume
it.
content.
No. What I'm saying is they're not gonna get attached to you necessarily. Like they're literally on For You page and just consuming hours of content, but they don't care to follow you or whatever.
That's not
They just wanna
true.
see-
That's not true. That's not true.
I think it's true. I think it's
Because
I'm not gonna talk on it
then
because I have no idea how TikTok works.
then explain Charlie D'Amelio. Explain people like that.
Of course. I mean, there is. I'm just saying that it's you're more.
I get what you're saying. It's quick. It's more like quickly
I'm generalizing the
consumable
idea, and
content.
I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's-
No. What you're saying is the content is like quickly consumable. Therefore, you don't really build a relationship with the creator of the content because you're just kind of scrolling the For You page. I get that, but like it should translate to some extent. You know
Right,
what I'm
like
saying?
in any term of social media, when you see somebody over and over again, you're bound to follow them or mute them or whatever, right? Like, when I see an e-girl with lingerie pop up on my timeline 5 times in a row, I'm muting them. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't care to see that on my timeline. But when I see
I do the same thing, except I follow them. But
well, you subscribe to your OnlyFans, but you mute them on Twitter.
Yeah,
so your girl doesn't see.
so right.
Exactly,
you're so fucking right. You're so right.
For
Who
You
cares
page,
about
like-
who cares about their thoughts? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mentality on TikTok. Oh yeah, go ahead.
No, connecting to the whole TikTok thing. I'm homies with a guy here in Indiana, and he's got he's probably close to 200.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
200,000 followers on TikTok, and he, you can go live on TikTok, and I think he had like 15 viewers. Like, dude, you're gonna tell me
nuts.
that
He's
you
insane.
never go live? You go live for the first time, you got 200,000 followers, and you get like 15 viewers. Like, the numbers on TikTok are definitely.
I mean, dude, they have bot farms in China where you can buy followers for other shit. Like, the app is Chinese. The military apparently can't even have it on their phones. Someone told me that. I forget who it was.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about
DP
that.
might have told us.
No, it was true. They had like leaks or some shit.
even the people that aren't buying followers, like I've never bought followers on TikTok, and at the
I'm
rate
saying
it's
like
going,
you don't buy followers. I'm saying they probably have their fucking own farms.
Yeah,
if
no,
people...
you're saying that in China you can literally buy.
You know how bot farms work, right?
Yeah, you. I mean,
it's thousands of phones on a like plastered to a wall, and someone goes and just follows.
What he's saying is he doesn't say that you're doing. He's saying that like the company, since it's a Chinese company, wants to up its intrinsic value. They'll just use their own bot farms to milk their own numbers. You get what I'm saying?
So they do that so they can make more money on sponsorships.
Well, they do that to your video, so you feel good about it, and you continue to create content, and then eventually they're not gonna have to use those bot farms because you felt so good about your first 1,000 views that you told all your friends about your TikTok. Now all of them are actually on TikTok, and they can start using their farms.
Right, like there's a lot of people that that have bought their way into. I know YouTubers that have botted their way into.
Yeah, I do too. A lot of Fortnite players will do that shit. Like they'll just be the most random nobody Fortnite players, but they'll have
bought their way into fucking
the algorithm. What they'll do is they'll buy a certain amount of views that gets them like there's like shout out to Convertible, bro. Convertible did like some extensive like data collection on this, but basically like if you get a certain amount of likes, a certain amount of views, and your shit is like SEO optimized, like your likelihood of getting into recommended on YouTube is like way higher. And so what a lot of like Fortnite like randoms will do is they'll just make like a decent video, and then they'll clickbait the shit out of it, and then they'll just buy views for it to get it launched into recommended. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what they build their careers off of. Eventually you can do it less and less and less and less. But I mean, dude, anyone who's a self-respecting content creator will never fucking do that. You do that, you're scum.
You're lying to yourself.
Why do you think I'm scum?
But no, I mean back
for a variety of reasons.
You think Brainer's podcast has gotten 1,000 views on both the first two podcasts without me botting them? You're fucking stupid if you think that.
That's not what I said, and I didn't say I had a problem with being scum, you dumb bitch.
Okay, good. Because it was only like what, $30 for 800 views on each one.
Yeah, it's not even that much.
Yeah.
Hopefully you make it back.
I don't know, man.
I mean, dude, the thing is, AD, I'm gonna be honest with you, the podcast isn't going really well, and it's because like, look at our fucking guests. We're interviewing a homeless man. Like we're fucking really
we couldn't even get a fucking.
This is bullshit. We couldn't get somebody with a house. We got fucking you. So
whose house are you recording in? Mr. Beast as well?
Yeah, he's letting me use it.
Okay, that's lit.
I hit him up. I was like, yo, remember that homeless dude you did the video on, like, in 07, 08? I was like, he's like, yeah, sure. Then he gave me like 10 grand and a car. So
that's crazy. What a good guy. Shout out to Jimmy. He gave Turner a car too. Actually, he gave Turner his first car ever.
He gave Turner's
first car ever, technically registered to his name, was a battle bus. On God. On God. Yep, and then his first car, after that was a $150,000 Tesla. So
that got robbed yesterday.
His Tesla got robbed?
No. He just had such a bad day. He just had a bad day.
That's just the gimmick forever. He just gets robbed like every day forever.
Bro, I hope that doesn't become a staple of his character. Like every town he goes into, he just gets pulled up on.
I've made so many memes about him on Twitter. Edwin does.
When he comes home, I'll talk to him more about it. I talked to him and his dad about it, but it's just like one of those things where he's just being stupid. He did the same shit in Mexico a few years ago, dude. And look, let me tell you this story. This motherfucker got his phone stolen by none other than the actual cartel, right? They pull up to him by himself in the middle of Mexico at like 2 a.m. by himself, bro. By himself. This is before he's an international star. And
bro, right now they fucking chop his legs up and hold him for ransom.
And they're like, yo, let me use your phone. And in Mexico, when a strange man pulls up to you in a large truck and asks you to use your phone, you don't say no. So he's like, I guess, and they just pulled off with it. So then the psychopath sees him like the next night or like a night after that, sees him out by himself again, by the way, not with anyone else, runs up to their car, sees his phone, and grabs it out of the fucking car and runs away. So he got his phone back. Yeah, he got his phone back. He's a psychopath, dude. And he really loves being alone for some reason. Bro, when we went to Guardian Con not too long ago, we were like, I hit him up on like a random Saturday or something, like, yo, what are you doing? He's like, yo, I'm going to Guardian Con. I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Is it, you want to come? I'm like, yeah, sure. I'm like, who are you going with? He goes, nobody. I'm like, Well, what do you mean nobody? What do you mean? He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm just going to car. I'm like, dude, you're like the biggest thing from the fucking
Yeah,
Destiny community. What do you mean you're going with nobody? So then I called some homies and we went like 4 deep. But like, had I not hit him up, he was gonna go to that bitch completely alone with everyone who knows who he is. Like, he's a psychopath.
Why do you think he does that?
He doesn't get it. He likes being he's such a normal kid, dude. He's like he's humble. He doesn't have an ego. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't think he needs like, he doesn't think of himself like that, which is really cool. But on
It's
a
cool, but, like-
safety from a safety standpoint, he really needs to start. I mean, if
It's a good personality trait, but it definitely has its
Yeah.
drawbacks.
especially
Yeah,
if you're
yeah.
famous and shit. Like, it's like your life changes. Like it changes you being fucking famous.
I mean, he just has to like it changes you have to. I feel like
Not you, but your
really,
lifestyle.
you have
Not
to
saying
you have
it.
to really be on people's intentions and like wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
for sure, for sure.
Yeah, but anyways,
Crazy.
shout out to T.
Poor dude. That sucks.
Do we ask the question?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he gets the question
Perfect.
100%.
I feel like I've asked this. I don't know if I have asked this. You probably heard this, AD. I've definitely asked this to you.
No, I don't think you have.
Have I asked you the transgender question?
No.
Oh, baby.
Why we're doing it now?
This isn't
Yeah,
easy
the
one.
podcast has been an hour and a half. It's time to run it down. So we asked this to every guest. Last time, I didn't
My heart's
realize
fucking pounding.
Our
I'm
guest,
stressed
our
out.
guest was a little bit younger, and I actually asked it, so we had to cut it out. Surgeries are getting really damn good. Okay, so one day you're gonna be at the club.
I already know where this is going.
I've had this happen to me. Like, no joke. When I thought of this idea, like, yo, one of us is gonna end up getting hit on by a transgender person.
All right.
I was at the club the next day. I get hit on by a transgender person. They walk up to me. I'm telling you, this person looks like but it was like it was a guy to girl, and he hadn't done any surgery yet or anything, so it was like just a fucking jack dude.
Okay.
With like hair, talking like a girl. It was interesting to say the least. Anyways, so this came up when I saw a comedian. He asked the question. Anyways, surgeries are gonna get so good, you're gonna have to one day. Okay, you're gonna have to fuck a transgender person. Would you rather? So let's say the hottest girl you know. Like, who's your hottest celebrity crush?
He knows now.
I don't even know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You have someone. You have someone. Like, who's the hottest celebrity? Like, off the top of your head, it doesn't have to be. Like, obviously, you could change your mind later, but off the top of your head, like, who's someone who's really hot? You'd be like,
I mean, it can be a guy too, man.
I think Emma Watson is fucking bad.
Really?
Yeah.
Fair. I think she's cute.
Okay. And then
you're asking me, okay? It's not your opinion.
Yeah, you're right. And the hottest guy that you can think of, right? You don't have to be gay to. You don't have to be gay to.
Okay.
Girls would probably pick Chris Evans or something.
Okay.
Right,
sure.
Captain America, right? But with the opposite gender, with the opposite body part.
With a pussy.
So a woman with a dick or a guy with a pussy. Who are you going down on? Are you schlobbing the knob or are you?
I'm eating pussy, dude.
What?
Let's go.
Right?
I'm eating
No,
pussy.
bro. There's no way you're looking at Chris.
Dude, I cannot think.
You grabbing Chris Evans' hard chest and abs and.
I can't have a wiener in my face, dude. I cannot do it. I'm eating the pussy.
Bro, but everything else is different.
All right, so my question is for you, AD. How you feel? You're eating his pussy and he looks down on you, bro.
Yeah, what? Bro. Yeah, you got Chris Evans
rubbing his hairy ass legs,
towering above you, bro.
It's the pussy. The rest of it is.
I mean, dude. Okay,
bro,
okay.
Bro, you're literally going down on Chris Evans like this.
Okay.
You don't have to suck the dick. You can just jerk it off.
And Chris Evans is staring at you. He goes, "Bro, hell yeah, that shit feels so good."
Dude, oh my god, I want my dick I want a dick inside of me.
I would much rather look up, like eating pussy here, and then look up than just be staring at the barrel of a cock.
But you're staring at the hottest woman you know. Everything else is the hottest woman you know.
That's fine.
Jerk her off.
Hey, and
no, you have to go down on him.
You don't know for a fact that like after you're done with the chick, like she might actually just turn into it might be like, like when you kiss a frog and it turns into a prince, you just gotta You gotta dome the you know what I'm saying?
So all
You just
right,
kinda-
let me gather all this. So what you're saying is it's Chris, we'll just use Chris Evans. Chris Evans with Emma Watson's pussy. I eat Chris Evans pussy, and then it turns into Emma Watson.
No.
No,
It's
it
not.
turns into a dick.
No, now
I'm
everyone's
just saying.
coming up with some mythical shit.
I'm saying you don't know that doesn't happen though.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
if it
Everyone's
does,
putting on a
I'm
fucking Salem witch trials spell on us.
Dude, I
or
have a
some shit,
question,
like-
bro. Dude, this is 200 IQ question, but bro, like for like to engender
It's
people,
probably
right?
so low
What?
IQ. It's probably such a low IQ question.
No. Bro, does it cost more to get a bigger dick? Because like, think about it. No one's gonna choose a little dick. Like, who says like, yeah, I want a
That's
small
a good
dick?
question.
Like, bro, they all
Wait.
and bro,
How
like,
do they
bro,
make it work?
has to
I don't
cost more.
understand.
How do they
wait,
make it work?
I know how. Wait,
How?
baby.
Oh God.
Bro, I'm sorry, but if you're changing your sexuality, bro, like, you, dude, the
My
dick
girlfriend was
must
explaining
look
this to me
great,
3
dude.
days ago.
Like, you have to choose a
Dude,
dick.
no,
Literally choosing
they
the best looking
no.
one.
What they do is they invert the clitoris, or they push it out, and then you have to take testosterone pills, and it grows. Explain
way.
explain how they do the transgender surgery.
Dude, I thought it would just fucking, put a
That's what
dick.
he
Yes,
calls
yes,
it.
yes, yes. Explain.
I spent one of my night.
No, the views,
I
the
spent
views,
one
the
of
views.
my night. I don't know where to look here.
Yeah, you can look there.
Yeah, I spent one of my night shifts trying to learn it. So basically, for which one should I explain?
Just explain one of them. The dick, to go from pussy to dick.
So they cut down the shaft,
Dude,
and
they
then
Yeah, don't they like invert it in and
from a
they like tuck
vagina
it
to a
in?
Penis, not a penis to vagina.
vagina to.
No, we're
penis.
going
Yeah.
vagina to
Literally said
penis.
opposite.
Yeah, vagina to penis.
Okay, vagina to penis. They first put you on testosterone for a really long time. You made me out of breath. I just ran up the stairs.
That's good.
She's cutting, she's cutting out.
Oh, come closer here. Here, sit.
Okay, so they give you testosterone for
Over
as
here,
long
look here.
as
you
you
go.
you can take it. The longer you take it, the longer your clitoris gets, and that's where you get the most length in your penis, your newly formed penis.
Like this, bro.
Yeah.
And that
Imagine
big
seeing
is
a
it?
clit this long.
Imagine
dude.
seeing
it's
a
not
hard
that big.
clit.
It's like
So Dusty, this started
hard
with Dusty
micro
asking,
penis.
do they charge you more money for a bigger penis?
So they then have a second procedure after, and I think it's called like a medioplasty or a phalloplasty, where they could then extend it. But one of them can make it longer than the other, like the phalloplasty, I think it's called, makes it longer than the medioplasty, but you lose sensation with the one that makes it longer for the most.
Bro, I just thought of that.
So it costs
I've never
more in
heard
terms
of
of-
Yeah,
you lose
but I
blood.
didn't finish. So then they
Oh,
have
shit, there's
to.
more.
So then
It sounds painful.
It does.
They extend it a little bit using the skin off of your forearm, to put skin around, and they make testes out of the labia and put testy implants inside of the labia. And they also change the urethra so you can pee standing up. So the urethra will then be redirected 90 degrees. So a female urethra is like a lot shorter, so they'll take it, separate it from the clitoris, but then you want to join it back, right? So that you can pee standing up. So it's something like that. So
it's a water
looks,
gun.
I actually took a screenshot because I wanted to show Dusa because I learned it. And I probably have one, but I don't know what.
And I told her I didn't want to see it. She was
Yeah.
explaining it to me
Hey,
while I
can
was
we-
driving.
We might have to.
the things
we
the things that I find interesting
Okay.
to share.
I love you.
Yeah.
Dude,
that's pretty
imagine
much it.
We might have to edit this part out. That was
Wait, what?
actually very descriptive.
Hey,
also-
No, we don't. We don't have to edit it out. It was like 2 minutes.
also, how
I can
funny
try
would it be?
finding
How
a picture right now.
No,
How
that's
funny-
enough. That's enough.
hey, how funny would it be if you're like, no, I'm a chick, I want to be a dude, like let's start the process, and they're like, all right, you're gonna be on an
Midway.
extensive. No, listen, they're gonna be like, you're like on an extensive testosterone, like procedure or whatever.
No, stop.
whatever.
to you.
Show the picture.
Just to you.
No, stop. This is
Please.
gross. This is disgusting.
That's
Bro.
the first step.
Bro,
And then
it's
this is the second step.
it's a stop.
But dude,
Hey, listen, what if you're in the middle of that testosterone, procedure, and like your clit's getting longer and longer and longer, and then you're like, I don't think I want to be a dude anymore.
Baby, what if they want to reverse?
That's literally what I was about to say before you said
It's
that.
near
Imagine you
impossible.
Second guess.
Oh, shit.
And that's why you shouldn't be able to do it before 18, dude.
I agree with that.
Or before like 25.
Bro, you gotta
18,
be fucking
dude. That
Yeah,
like you turn
honestly.
18 and you just decide like.
I want to say one thing.
No, dude, it's
A
not.
lot
I
of
thought
the
it was like
times,
one
there's
fucking
people that
surgery.
have like
It's like a fucking
they don't
month.
treat the
2
fact that
months.
they were sexually assaulted as children, and that will translate later on to them like hating the other race or thinking they have to be
Not race, sex.
I mean, yeah, sorry, the other sex, or thinking they have to be the other sex in order to like combat that, and they don't just go to therapy to go through that, and then they realize they fuck up and they have to detransition. And that's like the most cases of people that detransition is because they realize, oh, it's just because I was raped when I was younger, not because I actually wanted to be the other sex.
I'm like really like afraid of somehow in the span of my life running into a picture online of a long clitoris for some reason.
I wanna see what it looks like.
So it looked like, imagine an Arby's sandwich
It's called a pedoris.
with a penis on top of it.
I just figured it.
An Arby's
ew.
sandwich with a penis on top of it.
I just figured it looked like an earthworm. You know what I'm saying?
No, it looks like a penis. It looks like a really small
She
penis.
fucks you
but
with your
with a vagina right
clit.
under it. No, stop. Get the picture away.
I don't have the picture. You also can't really have
I've never.
like it's.
I met a lot of people with like
fellatio
transgenders
is more
from
Ah,
male to
yeah, yeah.
female,
Because
but
it
never
can't really
met
get
a
hard
female
like
to a
that.
Yeah.
man.
Like same
Okay,
thing.
that's enough sex,
Okay.
baby.
I've never.
I've met female to male,
you,
but I
doctor.
don't think that they went through that extensive of a transition, if that makes sense.
I mean, dude, listen. If it means I get more views on Twitch, I'm down to do some sort of transition. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down.
Imagine like
If that's what we
Longest-
need to do, you know, I've been growing I've been growing my hair out. Like I'm already there. You know.
the title is longest clit on Twitch.
Dude, if you had some big knockers, I'd probably suck on them.
I would
Me?
let you.
Edwin? Oh.
Honestly.
That's
let you
fine,
right
I didn't
now.
want it.
I'm talking big.
It's fine. No, I didn't want you to suck on mine.
I mean, any of it. Fuck it.
No, it's okay.
I mean, Arab. Once
but it'd be
again,
like-
it just goes back to not everything's about you, dude. Like, come on.
Have you made out with AD?
Yeah.
No, you
I have.
haven't.
Have you made out with AD Arab?
Yeah.
Before you, dude.
AD's got some nice fucking lips.
Thank you.
The ones on his face, or
No, my
Oh, can I
pussy
say this
flaps.
one thing
All right.
before we end though?
Yeah, what's your one thing?
The girl I was talking to, she sent nudes to my best friend.
Are you gonna
thinking
cry?
She was not gonna get caught. Fucking dumbass.
Bro, you're upset about
Yeah,
that.
he's still
not
hammered from
about
last night.
You
I'm
wanna talk
not
about it?
upset. No.
I
Listen.
the podcast is over. He's like, yo,
I
he's like,
swear,
real
man,
quick.
I just
Listen
thought-
to me right now. No,
she
it's
said
good.
that I was in love with
This is
her.
good for the podcast.
And
No,
she
listen. I needed a fucking reason. I didn't know how to say to her that I didn't want to see her anymore because it's just a distraction from everything I'm doing. And I told
Bro, it's simple.
I was gonna told.
Hey, I don't want to do this thing anymore. I'm sorry. I'm not interested anymore.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's all you
But
gotta do,
then-
man.
But then,
It's
but then
simple.
I hear that she sent nudes to my best friend. So I'm like,
Yeah, she
fine.
did that
Well,
to piss you off.
No, but I'm like, fine. Now I have a reason, so it's not gonna be hard anymore. I'm just gonna tell her, fuck off, and
Yeah.
it's cool.
Do it right now. Do it right now. Call it right now.
Yesterday, I was literally
Call
on the
her.
fucking hunt. to
Call
get
her.
Call
her.
her.
right
Call her
now.
right now.
Call her.
Call
Right
her
now.
right now.
The thing is, it would be super funny, right? But I
Call
don't-
her.
She doesn't speak English
What?
Oh.
or speak French.
That's even funnier.
I speak
Do
French,
it.
so like that's dude,
Okay.
dude, all these things that I think of, like sometimes to do, like fucking skits or whatever with my mom or what, I just can't because like
Oh, I've done a few
fucking-
skits with my mom. Yeah, and my stepsister. They're good. They're good
Yeah,
skits. You guys should watch them. AD, is
Yeah.
there anything you want to shout out before the end of this podcast? You know, your socials, your upcoming book, movie you're gonna be in, new season of American Dad Cartoon Network.
I mean, the only
whatever it is.
things really is the Twitch, twitch.tv/AmericanDad, and then on Twitter, it's just American Dad Live. That's it.
That's it.
no, it's American Dad Live PD, isn't it?
American Dad Live PD.
Bro, please have an alt account with that, bro.
American Dad Live PD.
Live PD, yeah.
And all it is clips of us watching Live PD.
All right, I think that is it for the podcast. We are on Spotify now, guys. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to go to Spotify. I have the stats here. Our first Our Shio Wager one has 60 plays on Spotify, and our Calc one has 72. That means the AD one should have 100. All right, go follow on Spotify.
16.
Yeah, it's dope, dude. We have a fucking podcast on Spotify.
Hang on,
That's
I want
so-
to find
yo,
out quick.
I think this means I've peaked officially.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thought it was college, but damn, it
follow
might
us
be
on
now.
Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. Brandon's GG.
No, you don't
Instagram.
have. No, it's fine. Leave it as ADs.
don't.
Just Spotify. No, they'll go in the description. They'll do that. Follow AmericanDad on Twitter and follow him on Twitch.
follow him.
No, you can't ask for too much though.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? You can't ask him to follow all 5 of ours.
you're right. Yeah,
We
you
have to
guys
make it worth for our
follow
guests to
AD.
come, right? Like,
Yeah, dude.
this one's a
like-
homeless man, so it's a little bit different. But
Yeah.
We're
he
doing him
needs
a
to-
favor.
Thanks.
he needs-
I'll take all I can get, please.
Arab,
Yeah, he
Arab,
needs-
how do you feel about a homeless man making more money than you?
oh, a homeless man
That's
making more money than
crazy.
me?
Like, I feel weird, man.
I'm sure they do anyway.
True,
Honestly,
true.
yes, they probably do. There's a homeless
probably
guy that
fucking do.
sits out here on the intersection. I bet he makes more money than any of us
Yeah.
per hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe not Edwin.
He's there every day.
makes-
dude.
Edwin makes bones.
All right, let's end it. Goodbye, guys.
Love you.
Yeah.
AD, say you love them. Say you love them.
1K views. 1K views.
Who do I love? Everybody?
Yeah, you have to say you love everybody.
Yo, shout outs to you guys. I love all you guys. You guys got fat fucking wieners, big titties, and fat asses. Much love.
There we go.
We're out.
And big clits.